I am not teaching, I am publicly learning. But hi and welcome to Learning for the Life in the UK test, part 561. We're doing morning stretching. And if you participate in the morning stretching, that's the job. Now we are preparing a video about movies. We want to tell in one video all we learned about movies. Now, let's look how far we are with the actors. Now, there were 4 actors mentioned who were popular. Sir Lawrence Oliver, David Niven, Rex Harrison, and someone else. And that is Richard Burton. Sir Lawrence Oliver, David Niven, Rex Harrison, and Richard Burton. And then there were more acting persons mentioned who won Oscars. And these are Colin Firth and Sir Anthony Hopkins, Dame Judi Dench, Tilda Swinton, and Kate Winslet. We want to start the video with telling that the first public showings of movies were in 1896, and there were British filmmakers working in UK and in USA. For example, Charlie Chaplin, who in Hollywood worked in silent movies and did his tram character, or also directors like Sir Alexander Korda. Sir Alexander Korda and Sir Alfred Hitchcock. And Alfred Hitchcock did many important movies. We have here listed the 39 steps. During the Second World War, there were movies like In Which We Serve, and they were to boost the morale during the hardships which the British people faced during the Second World War. And there are other directors like Sir David Lean and Sir Ridley Scott. In the 15th and 60s, there were comedies like Passport to Pimlico, Lady Killers, and the Carry On series. Who were successful? Did you say something about it? No, nothing. Just that they exist. That were a high point for British comedies. Yes, we wanted maybe to look for here. Television comedy developed its own style. Situation comedies or sitcoms which often look at family life and they separated films and television. Situation comics developed. Situation or sitcoms developed, and also in the 60s there was a show that was the week with wars. That was the week with wars and Spitting Image. That was the week with wars and Spitting Image. So in the 50s and 60s there were comedies like Passport to Pimlico, Lady Killers, and the Carry On films, and also situation comics or sitcoms developed, and also other shows like It Was Week with Wars or Spitting Image, which were satirical. And also those were Monty Python's Flying Circus, and they had an even different style of comedy. In the United Kingdom, there are many movies done from film productions from the outside of UK, from the USA. But we're working together with British firms and getting British expertise. But we're working oftentimes together with British firms. We have, for example, the E-Link Studios. We have, for example, the E-Link Studios, and they have a claim to be the oldest continuously working studio of the world. And they are very successful films done in the United Kingdom, for example, the Harry Potter franchise, the James Bond franchise, which are 2 of the highest grossing film franchises in the world. And also in Britain, special effects are something which is well done. There's, for example, Nick Park, who won 4 Oscars for that, 3 for the Wallace and Gromit movies, which are animated. The actors like Lawrence Oliver, David Niven, Rex Harrison, and Richard Burton, who are popular, and also anything else, who starred in a wide variety of popular films. Actors who won the Oscars Colin Firth, Anthony Hopkins, Dame Judi Dench, Tilda Swinton, Kate Winslet. En wer is de BAFTA? The British Academy Film Award. The British Academy of Film and Television Arts. The British Academy of Film and Television Arts. It is the British Academy Film Awards. And they're hosted by the British Academy of Film and Television Arts. British Academy of Film and Television Arts. And they are the British equivalent to the Oscars. Then we could name the movies. But let's not end with encyclopedia like. Well, we end now with the Learning from Life in UK test. If you were just here for Learning from Life in UK test, you can go directly to the next video. And we probably try to shoot that video. There, I'm going to tell it all down. If you're here for morning stretching, that is what you're going to do now. If you participate, it is at your own risk. We're starting with a mushroom. Bring one leg up and point the foot down. Now the other leg up. Point the foot down. And the first exercise. Breathe in. And breathe again out. Again. And out. Again in. Out. Again in. Out. Again in. Out. And now breathe in. Close the legs. And out. Next exercise, we're having the legs standing a bit on each other wide apart. We're breathing in, standing, we're breathing in, lifting the arms up. And we're breathing out and going to the side. Now breathe in and open rib cage. And again out. And again in. And out into the middle. And now breathe in. And out over to the other side. And breathe in and open rib cage. And again out. Again in. And out back into the middle. Next exercise. Now on CCR Cobra. We're breathing in. And out, one hand slides down the leg. And the other shoulder stays down. Now breathe in. And out, we're taking one arm off. Breathe in and open rib cage. And again out. Again in. And out, back into the middle. And breathe in. And out, one hand slides down the leg. And the other shoulder stays down. And breathe in. And out, taking one arm over. And breathe in and open rib cage. And again out. Again in. And out into the middle. Next exercise, the aeronautic aerobatic aeroplane. The feet are standing together. We're breathing in and lifting the arms up. And breathe out and one arm comes down. And breathe in and reach into both directions. And again out. Again in. And out, one hand down. Breathe in and reach. And again out. Again in. And out, one hand down. Breathe in and reach. And again out. Again in. And out, one hand down. Breathe in and reach. And out. And out. Next exercise, the Niagara Falls. Next exercise, wide apart, we're breathing in. and out and we're hanging down. We only have to come deeper down, breathing deep in through the nose into the chest, and by breathing out through the mouth. And again in, and out. Again in, and out. And again in, and out without out whole leg. And breathing in, and out. Again in, and out over to the other leg. Breathe again in, and out. Again in, and out into the middle. Now close your feet, and we keep on hanging down. So just breathe in through the nose into the chest, and out from the mouth. Again in, and out. And the last time in. And out we're coming slowly with a round back up, making it the top of the backwards shoulder. I think that's it. The closing exercise, we're breathing slowly in. And out. Again in. Out. Again in. Out. Again in. Out. And the last round, breathe in. Out. Again in. Out. And breathe in, close the legs. And out. And stop. That is a morning stretching. I thank you very much, and until next time.